What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are at Belgium in the race. In my previous video we did quali 2 and quali 3, make sure to go check that one out. Before seeing this, we had quite a few close calls to being eliminated from the round. So yeah, let's get straight into the race. It's raining at Belgium somehow, don't know why. So yeah, let's get underway. We go into first place, going into turn 1. Schumacher dropping down in third. Russell up into second. Verstappen down in fourth. Leclerc in fifth. This is going to be a hell of a race. 5 straight laps. No pits, no nothing. Just Belgium and the rain. Schumacher and Russell. A wheel to wheel going up a roof. Schumacher backs down but also gets overtaken by Verstappen. Verstappen and Russell will now be battling it out. They're the exact same. Verstappen is in second place. Webber in first place. Schumacher in fourth. Leclerc in fifth. Can Leclerc make a comeback? It doesn't look like it. Leclerc is dropping behind Schumacher quite a lot. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to make the move. Mark Webber is managing to move. Mark Webber is managing to lose Max Verstappen, but Max Verstappen gains in the corners as Red Bull Racing are better on the corners. But the new Renault livery is better. But the new Renault car with the Ferrari engine is better on the straightaways. We go into turn. No idea, actually. I'm not gonna say that again. We go into a double left-hander with a right-hander, and then another left-hander, followed by a 40-degree turn. Then we come into the very tight and slow chicane. There's the pit lane. We won't be needing that at all this race. As we come across the finish line for lap 2, George in second, Webber first, George second, Verstappen third, Schumacher fourth, and Leclerc fifth. Hopefully we can keep the lead on Verstappen. Verstappen is slowly gaining on us, but I don't think we're going to be able to manage to push through to the end with Verstappen behind us. He's closing the gap. Verstappen has DRS on Russell. What's going to happen? Verstappen goes for the move around Russell. Verstappen overtakes Russell going into the chicane, but Russell takes back that place going into a 90-degree right-hander. Well, Verstappen, George closes Verstappen up as Verstappen goes down the inside. All Webber needs to focus on now is Russell. Russell is closing the gap on Webber slowly, but will Webber be able to make the move? Webber locked up. Russell in front. Webber locked up going into that previous corner. Will he be able to catch the lead by Russell again? Webber locks up again, slowing down. Verstappen and Webber go wheel to wheel. Webber gets to the inside line in turn 16. Russell in the lead in front of Webber, but Webber might have DRS. Webber might have DRS on Russell. Will he be able to clear? No, he won't. Russell is pulling away from Webber. Webber is pulling away from Max Verstappen, and Russell is pulling away from Webber. Max Verstappen is closing the gap on Mark Webber. Will he be able to make the move going into the last chicane over the finish line? No, he won't. As we go on to lap 3, the grid is top 5 is Russell, Webber, Max, Leclerc and Schumacher. What an amazing race for Russell, but Webber might be able to overtake him going up a Rouge. Webber does not have the slipstream needed to take him up a Rouge, but he might be able to take him down that back straight. He might be able to. Let's see. It'll all come down to whether it's Russell. Max Verstappen has slipstream on Mark Webber, but Mark Webber doesn't close the gap in time. Max Verstappen in second place, overtaking Webber, but Webber goes down the inside going into the chicane, but Max closes the gate. Will Webber be able to overtake Max before the final lap? Will he? We've got 2 laps remaining. Webber has got engine damage. Webber has got major engine damage. Max Verstappen and Russell are clean, but Max Verstappen has got a broken front wing due to the collision with Webber on lap 1. You might not have seen it, but Max Verstappen rammed into Webber going into turn 1 as he lost the lead. Now what Webber needs to focus on is Max Verstappen creeping up behind him and Russell, who is out in front. Webber might be able to get the slipstream going into the final straightaway, but will he or will he not? No one knows. Looks like he's not going to. Russell is pulling away. Russell goes into the final corner before the last straightaway, and Russell is too far away for Webber to get the slipstream, but Max Verstappen doesn't have the slipstream on Webber either. But Max Verstappen is closing the gap on Mark Webber. What will he do? It's a very close race. Going into the final chicane before lap 4, Russell first. This is the grid, same as always. Russell, Webber, Verstappen, Leclerc and Schumacher. Schumacher in 5th.
Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
Mark Webber has got an engine failure. He's smoking badly. He might have to retire the car. No one knows. He might retire the car. We think he's going to have to due to all the smoke. It's harming Max Verstappen behind him. Well, Webber gets the slipstream on Russell. Webber nearly gets the slipstream on Russell going in. We're going into the chicane. Max Verstappen is blinded by Webber's smoke. Max Verstappen goes wide due to Webber's smoke. He cannot see. What will happen now? Webber will have to retire the car in the next couple laps, or he will serve a penalty point to his license, which will make him excluded from FP1, which will make him excluded from all 3 practices, which means he will only be able to take part in quali. Will he be able to keep the lead? Will he be able to keep going, or will the marshals tell him to retire? This all comes down to whether Webber can overtake Russell now. If Webber gets over Russell's dealt with this before, Russell will not complain. Max Verstappen is complaining about all the smoke coming from the back of Webber's car. We're racing at San Francisco. It's been an amazing race. Russell made an amazing overtake on lap 3. Honestly, I have to give it to him. He's a very experienced driver. Max Verstappen is just being ungrateful because he can't get past Webber. Max is complaining about all the smoke. Mark Webber might have to retire the car halfway round, but he's not giving up. He's pulling ahead of Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen can't complain anymore because he's out of reach of the smoke, so he can't complain, and if he does, he might receive a penalty point for false accusations on another driver's car. Max cannot complain. If he does, he will receive a penalty point. Webber locks up, but goes for the inside on Russell, but he doesn't get him. Russell manages to keep the lead. Webber's smoke is gigantic. He might have to retire the car, even though we're halfway around the final lap. Webber might go down the inside on Russell into the final corner before that last straightaway. No one knows what he's going to do. Webber applies the emergency reduction system. He reduces the drag.
Okay,
Will he be able to overtake Russell going into the final corners before that last straightaway? Yes, he can! Webber has managed to overtake Russell before the final corner into that straightaway. Webber is pulling away from Russell going down that straightaway. Look, we might have the first ever wheel-to-wheel finish. Russell's going down the inside, but Webber closes the gap to us. Webber closes the gap too late. Russell gets past Webber. Sorry guys, I have to resume that. That was just an unfair mistake. Right, clearly flipped me. Webber is smoking badly. Russell goes down the inside. Russell goes off the track, sending Mark Webber. Oh, so gay Russell is. Mark Webber stays on the racing line. He forces Russell up. Russell forces himself off, but Mark Webber goes out. Russell and Webber make contact. Russell and Webber make contact, but will Webber be able to save it? Yes, he will. Webber nearly causing a full spin on himself. That would have caused a safety car, and that would have caused Russell to win this race. But Russell goes down the inside into the chicane. But Webber has the inside line. This will be a wheel-to-wheel finish. Who will cross first? And the winner of the San Francisco Grand Prix is Mark Webber. George Russell second, Max third. Max isn't very happy due to his safety issue apparently. Max had a blown out engine as well, producing smoke, so he couldn't complain. But the man, as Crofty says, the man from under the tables has risen. Mark Webber has won the San Francisco circuit. What an amazing race. He's feeling at this stage in the championship because clearly they'll be looking at a championship now. Yes, we will, Anthony Davidson. Yes, we will.
Nothing compared to our drivers here. They've worked hard to make it up there, and it's great to see them make their way onto the podium now.
Let's go, boys. As the champagne is sprayed, we take a glug. Cheers to everyone. Good race, Max and George.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Thank you, Crofty, and yes, you will be seeing more yes, you will be seeing more action right now in this video, because we are going to do three races in this video, full quali. If there's a sprint quali, we will do the sprint quali and the sprint race. Next race is, let's see where the next race is at. Hopefully it's one I'm good at. We've got 10 races left in the season. Let's make this possible. So guys, basically what that means is we have got a new sponsorship for next season.
We've done the initial due diligence, and any one of them would be a great fit as our title sponsor for next season. Select.
You need to look at the weekly income, you see. 15,520k is looking at the best one.
Well, if you're happy with the contract proposed by
Let's
the
go
sponsor,
for
you can
RGB.
select it to confirm the contract for next.
Select as title sponsor
Great
for
news,
next
boss.
year. Continue. We are now heading out
Hey,
to the
Chief,
Hungarian
we've got multiple
Grand
parts
Prix.
out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've
I
got
will
performance
join
sitting
you
on the table that we could be getting into the
later
car.
on if you are watching. They'll probably be tomorrow because of loading. We will be racing. I'll do 3 practices in my own free time. We will be doing. So let's look if it's sprint quali or normal quickly, so then we know if I need to make multiple videos or not. No, it is not, okay? So, tomorrow I will record qualifying and the race. Right now I'm going to be doing the practices because they're just boring to watch because we literally do nothing. So, yeah. Peace out, and I'll join you tomorrow.